This video is on Yaskawa A1000 model drive, AC drive. This is one AC drive, yes, of Yaskawa make model A1000. So let us see how to access all the parameters and let us discuss on few important parameters. So here the front screen is shown. If you press the up key, you see that this FOR is showing that the motor direction is forward. If you press the up key again, it is showing the frequency at which the motor is rotating. If you press the up key again, it is showing that at what is the current, what is the running current of the motor. If you press the up key again, it is showing the terminal voltage. Now pressing again the up key, you are showing monitor. This is MON is the monitor parameters. So this is one section of parameters. These are monitor parameters. If you press the up key again, you will see this verify parameters, list of parameters in this verify category. If you again press the up key, you will see the setup menu. Setup menu is consisting of all the parameters in there are many parameters in the setup menu. If you press the up key again, you will see this parameter, right? So this is the parameter menu. Okay, so very simple to access the parameters, very simple to actually set up this drive. If you press the up key again, you are seeing the set frequency, which is 50 Hz. If you are pressing the up key again, you are again returning to the same menu forward. Again the motor is running at 50, so it is showing 50. Pressing the up key, it is showing the running current, which is 47.8, 47.6 ampere and so it is actually driving a motor. So this is showing the running current, running ampere. And if you press the up key again, it is showing the terminal voltage of the motor. So the motor which is driven by this through this drive, so this is the terminal voltage, right? Okay, so again I am into this monitor menu. So monitor, in this menu, if we want to enter into the monitor menu, so just you need to press the enter button. Okay, so by pressing up or down, you select this monitor menu, and to enter into the monitor menu, you press this enter button. Okay, so if you press the enter button, you can see that the monitor menu parameter number U103 is showing. U103. You press the down button to come to U101. This is the first parameter in this monitor menu, U101. To know the meaning of all these parameters, you could actually refer this Yaskawa A1000 PDF manual, which is easily available on the internet. So if you press the enter key, you can see that the value in this U101 is 50. Okay, so this is the monitor parameter. U parameter is the monitor parameter. Okay, now press the up key button again, and the next parameter is U102. So to actually see what is the value at U102, press the enter again. U102 is 50. All this you can monitor when the drive is running. Okay, you could easily monitor these parameters when the drive is running. There is no issue. The drive will keep on driving your motor, and you can monitor all these parameters to actually these parameters, these monitor parameters actually help us to troubleshoot many problems, or which helps us to know what is the running ampere, what is the RPM, what is the DC link voltage, what is the terminal voltage, right? So what is the heatsink temperature, so what is the motor temperature. Okay, so all this we could easily monitor from this list of menu, from these list of parameters. Okay, monitor menu. Okay, to go back, you need to press the escape button and just press the up button to move to the next parameter, which is U103. U103 is another monitor parameter. To enter, press the enter button, and as you can see that this is 47.5689 ampere. It is actually the running current. So U103 is the running ampere of the drive. Okay, so since the drive is driving a motor at the present, so it is showing the running ampere. If you want to escape, if you want to go back to the menu, press the escape button and press the up key again to go to the next parameter, which is U104. Okay, so press the enter to see the value at U104. It is 0. Okay, press the escape button again and press the up key. This is U106. Okay, this is another parameter which is showing 410.5, 410.6 volt, 410.7, 410.8 volt. This is actually the terminal voltage. Okay, terminal voltage supplied to the motor terminals through the drive. Okay, so this is at U106. Okay, moving to the next parameter, U107. This is the U107 is actually showing you 552. Okay, 552, 553. This is the DC link voltage. The DC link voltage is showing over here, U107. I guess that is DC link voltage. You could easily cross check this from the PDF manual. Okay, this is U10. This is again one monitor parameter whose value is actually changing, 26.7, 26.8. It could be maybe I need to refer the manual actually. I guess this is the motor temperature, I guess U108, or it may be the heatsink temperature. Okay, U1010. This is of no use here. So this is how you could easily monitor many important parameters in this drive, and this is very helpful when you are troubleshooting any problem. Suppose your drive is tripping, on overload, right? So and it is not frequent, means your drive is tripping and you are means you press the reset button and the drive is getting started. After running for some time, it is tripping again. So in this kind of situation, it is very important to access these monitor parameters and to monitor all these running amperes, terminal voltage, DC link voltage, heatsink temperature, motor temperature. All these things are very important, where you could easily troubleshoot the reason because of which the drive is tripping, right? Okay, so these are the parameters in the monitor menu. There are many parameters starting from U101. As you can see that starting from U101 you have many parameters here, and all have their specific meaning, so that you could easily refer the manual, the standard manual, which is easily available on the internet. Just download that manual and refer that manual to know the meaning of these parameters actually. Okay, so I'm just showing here, I'm just trying to show you here the how to navigate through the parameters actually, how to navigate through the parameters. Okay, in this Yaskawa A1000 drive, this is a actually 45 kilowatt drive. This is 45 kilowatt Yaskawa A1000 model drive. This has parameters, this has many parameters where you could actually see the life of the capacitor as well. Okay, this 41 is U126 is showing the value 41, U127 is showing the value 0. Okay, now this is U128, which is showing the value 2892. Okay, okay, so we are back to U101. So there are 28 parameters actually in the monitor menu. Now to go back from the monitor menu, you keep on pressing escape button and you will go back to the other menus. Or if you want to return to the home screen, just keep on pressing this escape button and you will return to the home screen. Not only this, you have this set of U2 parameters as well. U201 is also a set of parameters in the monitor menu itself. Okay, so as you can see that, okay, this U202, this is very important. This is showing FOL02, means this is showing the recent fault that has occurred, means the recent fault on which the drive has tripped, and it is showing that U202 is showing the recent fault that has occurred. That was OL2, means overload 2. Overload 2 is drive trip, drive overload, and OL1 is the motor overload, right? Okay, U205 is one very important parameter. This is showing 113.6 ampere. It means this parameter shows you the running current, the motor current when the drive tripped on OL2. U205 shows you the motor current when the drive tripped. So it was 113 ampere. So when my drive tripped on OL2, the ampere was 113. So this is a very important information, because my motor is a 45 kilowatt motor. If the running ampere is around 44 ampere, but my drive monitor menu U205 parameter is showing that when my drive tripped on overload 2, it tripped, the running ampere was 113 ampere. It means there was some kind of problem with the motor. There was some kind of jerk or something which caused this high amount of current, and that is why my drive tripped on OL2. So this is a very important information which is easily available if you are able to access the drive properly, if you are aware of the parameters, right? Okay, these are few more parameters in the monitor menu. I'm just showing you this. It is not difficult, it's very easy. Now here you can see that U2 menu is over now. Now to go back, press the escape button. U2 will start blinking. Press the up button. You have U3 menu also in the monitor menu itself. So there are set of U301, U302 kind of parameters in the monitor menu. They have their different meaning. So U301 is showing OL2. U302 is showing OL2. Okay, overload 2. U303 is showing OL2. So what is this? U301, 2, 3. So this is first trip, second trip, third trip, like this. So as I can easily see from here, I can easily find from here that my drive has tripped for so many times, for around 5-6 times on the same fault, OL2. So repeatedly the same fault is occurring. This is what I am easily getting from the history of my drive, from the monitor menu. This, so right from U301 to U308 it is showing OL2. This is over voltage. So U309. So at some point of time, not recently, but at some point of time, my drive was tripped on over voltage also. Okay. But looking at U301 to U308, I could easily imagine that my drive has tripped on overload 2 many times. Okay, so our troubleshooting, our corrective action will actually depend on this. Okay, so this is means troubleshooting. See, the troubleshooting, if the problem is clear, if the problem identification is proper, then the corrective action is fast. Okay, and it's very easy to troubleshoot. Okay, so these are all the parameters in U3 monitor menu. U3 group, U1 group, U2 group, U3 group in the monitor menu of Yaskawa A1000 model. So there is a U4 menu also. U5 menu is also here, U6 is also here, U1 now. So U1 to U6. Okay, let us check what is there in U501. It is 0. You need to refer the manual to understand that what is this U501. U502 0. Okay, U601 U601 is 48 point. This is changing. I guess this is, maybe this is I guess this is heatsink temperature. Yeah, right. U601 probably is the heatsink temperature. I'm not sure, but you need to refer the manual. Oh, this is heatsink temperature. Yes, this parameter is heatsink temperature. So as you can see that the temperature is gradually increasing. Okay, It's not a very means complex drive. It's a very user friendly drive actually, very easy to understand, very easy to navigate through the parameters, very easy to configure as well. Okay, and if you are in this field, you could easily understand all these basic things. You could easily understand many things related to this drive, related to the parameters, related to the configuration, related to copying and saving the parameters, by referring the standard manual, the technical manual of this drive. It's not a big thing. Okay, but why I'm showing here that many people who are beginners, who are new in the industry and who are actually not used to with these drives, so they could really find this quite helpful in their job, in their work, and they will definitely gain some confidence. Okay. So these monitor parameters are very important, not in Yaskawa itself, but in all the drives, whether it is Siemens, Parker or KB or Danfoss or Stober or Telemechanic, Baumler, BNR. Wherever there is a keypad, there is a BOP, and so it's very interesting and it's very helpful to actually navigate through these monitor parameters to understand the existing running condition. Okay, and to actually find out if there is any abnormality. Okay. All this I am showing over here, all the values, how I am going back, how I am going through the parameters, how I am checking the values, what are the meaning of these parameters. Okay, how these parameters are going to help you in troubleshooting. All this can be understood from here. Okay, so this is means only the monitor set of parameters. Okay, U1, U2, U3, U4, these U5, U6, these groups are monitor groups of parameters, monitor parameters. There are other category also. Apart from monitor, if you want to exit from this, just keep on pressing escape. So if I press this escape and press the up button, you will get this verify menu, then you have this setup menu, then you have this parameter menu. So you have this parameter menu. To enter into this, press the enter button. So you have this A list of parameters. So monitor is U list of parameters, parameter is A list of parameters. So like that, all the meaning is there in the manual. Okay, so this important one, let us again discuss on this important parameter in this monitor menu itself. Okay, so this U205 is 113.6 ampere. What is this U205? U205 shows you the current which was drawn when your drive tripped at the last fault on which the drive tripped. At that time the current drawn was this U205 is showing that, so 113.6 ampere. So naturally you are going to think that, oh my god, this 13.6 ampere is not normal, because the running ampere, as I can check, as I can see that my drive running at 50 Hz, the running ampere is around 47 ampere. How this U205 is showing 113.6 ampere? There was some abnormality. Because of that, the drive tripped on OL2. Okay, this is very important. So in this U103, what you are seeing, in U103 you are able to see the running ampere. This is 47.4, 47.3. This is the running ampere of a 45 kilowatt motor driven through this drive of 45 kilowatt at 50 Hz. So, but in the monitor menu, that parameter U205, that was showing that when my drive tripped, the last trip when occurred, the running ampere was 113.6 ampere. So definitely there was some issue, there was some jerk, that we need to troubleshoot, that we need to identify, that we need to check. So if the problem repeats, that we need to rectify first the reason which caused that jerk, the reason which caused this spike in the running ampere, we need to identify and we need to correct that. Okay, if the problem repeats, this is the running ampere, 50 Hz frequency, 45 kilowatt motor, U103 is the parameter, monitor parameter showing the running ampere. Okay, so monitor, if you press the escape button, keep on pressing escape button, you will come to the main screen. Okay, so this is just a recap. Okay, so this long video is made only to make you guys aware regarding the importance of monitor menu, the monitor parameters, list of parameters in the monitor menu. They are very important. I am monitoring the running ampere. My drive has tripped on OL2, which is drive overload, and I just reset and my motor is running, my drive is running normal, but I actually want to understand that why this trip occurred, why it tripped on OL2. For that I am referring the monitor menu, and I am using this parameter. I am actually monitoring the running ampere, the running current here, which is 47.5, 47.6, 7, 8, and which is a normal thing for a 45 kilowatt running at 50 Hz, which is a normal thing. So as I can see, as I can find that this is running normal, but the problem is not frequent, and when the problem occurred, the current drawn was not normal, it was 113.6 ampere. See, it was abnormal. So if the problem, so my action plan will be that if the problem repeats again, I will actually check from my motor side first, from my load side first, that what is, and to see that if there is some abnormality. There is definitely some abnormality, otherwise this running ampere will not cross and it will not reach up to 113.6 ampere. This was the last fault. The OL2 was the last fault. OL1 is the motor overload, OL2 is the drive overload. Okay, in this Yaskawa A1000 model. Okay, so okay, let me return to the home screen and thank you for watching.